All right, thanks for stopping by and having a look. Today we're going to sort of paint like a fauve. If you're familiar with fauvism or you're familiar with the fauves, they're sort of an early 19th century phenomenon where they were they're really rebelling against realism, and I guess that's sort of where I find myself most of the time, sort of rebelling against realism. I'm not a big fan of realism, and most of my work comes off as fauvism, so I think today we're going to just give it a try. So with fauvism, what you really want to try to do is just try to use unusual colors in a very expressionistic type of a way. And here we go. We're going to make the sky yellow, and we're going to have some clouds that maybe we'll paint in later. And there we go. That's a nice lemon yellow kind of a sky. That's all right. And I'm going to turn some of these hay fields into sort of a blue, sky blue sort of a color. Get some of this in, like that. Nice, that's all right. Lift a little bit of that paint out of there and stuff. Okay, we're gonna go for a little bit of red here. Punch these fields up. I'm gonna try to not touch the one color into the next color, and see if we can just sort of keep the colors separated. That's bleeding into there a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just clean that up a little, like that. And I'm going to take a little bit of this sort of golden brownish kind of color and put it into here. Again, we're going to try to keep those separated out a little bit because I want to come back in and add some definition to that. Oh, did you see how that just sort of leapt right out of there? I'm just going to leave it, let it do its own thing. Right, very cool. And I'm going to take these trees and I'm just going to put a little bit of color into those right now, and then I'm going to let that all dry and I'll come right back to it. Okay, let's dive into these trees here a little bit, and I'm going to punch some color up in here, a little bit of blue up in there. Clean my brush off, and I'm going to put a little bit of yellow in here between these fields because I think that'll punch the color up a little bit. Nice, that's all right. I love how this bled along here a little bit. That turned out super cool. And I'm going to take a little bit of more red here, and I'm going to just sort of punch that up a little bit. And this field here, punch a little bit of this color up, just intensifying the color a little bit like that sort of really changes the feel of a small, tiny little, this is a tiny little painting, but just so much fun to do because it's so quick and super easy. A little bit of color in there, and that's it. All right, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Give this a try. I'd love to hear from you. Know if you do any miniature watercolor painting or any miniature painting at all. I'd love to see what you do too. If you're currently a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot and have an awesome day.